You know what we could do? Let's maybe we'll just start with memories first. Then we can start with people speaking first, and then we can get to the videos when we get downloaded. So I wanted to bring up a special person that Jay or JDF was very close to, not only just on screen but off screen as well, and would reach out all the time, and have conversations and seek advice, and that person would be Catherine Sylvia. Come on up,
emotional talking about these things, so if I have a little moment, just bear with me for a second. Thank you all for coming to celebrate our brother and your hero. I know it's been very hard for the whole community, and you guys are still struggling with some of that. I've had a lot of conversations with you guys over the last few months. It was very shocking for all of us, but he was such a charismatic person. I'm I was looking through all these pictures over the weekend and just remembering, there's so many memories. And we have to hold on to those memories. I met Jason in '95 when I joined the show, and he was a brat from the beginning. Torturing. He used to always mock my accent. So, when I did the show, I would say, it sounded like I was saying it's muffin time. It's muffin time. Okay. And I would say, I can't. And so he'd be like, I can't, all the time on set. He was always picking on me, in a loving way, of course. He was a major prankster. You guys have heard some of his pranks, but he loved to put flies in your sandwich, or fart and throw it in your face, or he loved terrible stuff like that. But we were always laughing with him. He just knew how to make people laugh and make you feel special. And he had a real gift of making you feel in that moment. I know you all that met him experienced that. He would make you feel like you were the only person in the room in that moment. And I think that's what made him so special. His fans were everything to him. As you know, he compromised a lot of time with his family to come be with you guys, and lines, hours long, you guys waited in line, and he would meet every fan. He would not leave until he met every single fan. And that was a real gift of his. He was, someone that, although he was as charismatic and wonderful and all the things that you adored about him, he was suffering for a long time. And that's something I think we have to remember with celebrities, is they're real people. They're humans just like we are. And he was struggling. And, if you are struggling at all, please reach out for help. I just feel like I just need to say that. And the last time I saw him was at PMC, and I knew he wasn't doing so good. He just wasn't himself. But he would always reach out to me, and we had a very special friendship for a long time, and I miss him. And I am really happy that we get to celebrate him today. So thank you so much for coming.
This young man asked to come speak. He cosplayed JDF all the time, and also had a special relationship with him. And his name is Patrick Scott.
How are you, everyone? You can never prepare for something like this, and no matter as many times as you write it down, play it in your head, it's just still unreal. But as I look at everyone today, I see as many hearts that Jason has touched, and more across this room, across this convention, and just wanted you guys to know that you guys meant the world to Jason. Every single person in this room, and more for that. I'm not great with words, so I wrote it down to make sure that I said it, but I became friends with Jason back in 2015 as an attendee, and 8 years later, I grew up. I had a brother in Forever in Arms, and I spoke to daily. And I wish, I can have another day where I got another phone call, where I got another silly text at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just with a joke or a random idea that he had, because he was always so full of them. So just a few things that I wrote down. What can I say about Jason David Frank? He was an inspiration, a role model, a mentor, a brother, and a friend. He was a funny guy, a prankster, and a kid at heart. He loved Mexican food, but also loved to treat his body like a temple, and also loved to tattoo it like a 1980s New York subway with beautiful art. He loved his fans, and would always think of new ways to connect with them, so no one ever felt left out, and they felt they would never miss an opportunity to meet him. The world was his backyard, and everyone was always invited. The character of Tommy Oliver taught us with great power, all things are possible. But with Jason Frank, he taught us to live fearlessly, and there were 86,400 seconds in a day, and what we make of it is all up to us. I miss you, my friend, dearly, with so many lives that you have touched, and an inspiration to be greater. We will forever have a piece of you always within our heart. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, did you want to give? Okay. Patrick created this beautiful photo that he wanted to give away to someone. How did you want to do that?
I noticed one person in a Green Ranger suit while up here, and I wanted to give this print that we put together between Jason and I, all the Ranger suits of Tommy Oliver that I had done, and the photo that we took together for him. The gentleman in the fourth row, Tim, I wanted to present you and give you this photo that we put together at Rangerstop.
So many times any fans, he says, I appreciate you, you're so much fun to talk to, doing back all these pictures of what I did every season that I almost forgot.
And you wear this shirt as well, my friend.
So this young lady got an opportunity to work with JVF as well. I'm sure she'll have a couple of stories to share with you. None other than Miss Karen Ashley. Man, do I have stories? But that's the thing. That's the great thing about him. We all got the craziest stories. Like, he would do things that, I mean, you get fired at a normal job. You get banned in certain countries. But Jason was brave enough to do those things. And I was always like, we would just be like, oh my God, we're going to get in so much trouble. And he never got in trouble. When we were wanting to do this, I was like, guys, we can't do a memorial. We have to do a celebration of life. Someone that big, we have to celebrate, and that's just how I believe in my culture. It's crazy because in life, we always talk about the beginning, we talk about the middle, but we refuse to think about the end. And so I hope that if we do nothing else, we learn how to journey together through grief and through things like this, because this is a part of life, But someone this big, I was like, we can't, do anything. I've seen, I saw some beautiful memorials. I mean, I've been going to cons, and you guys know Jason has helped so many Comic-Cons get established, because of his popularity with Power Rangers. He would be one of the big headliners at all these shows, and he really helped these shows build their attendance. And I mean, I saw hundreds of promoters posting personal messages and thank yous and thank you for helping us and what you contributed to our show and our city and what he contributed to all the fans that come and celebrate with them every weekend when they're at their own, shows. And doing shows like this, it's so much work. And so when you find people like that who are willing to come and willing to help you build your business, these are small businesses, and it's just an amazing thing. And so I was like, I saw a collage, when I was a kid, my bedroom wall would always be covered with posters of all the people I adored.
Like, I mean, every inch, my friend can tell you. I have pictures, I mean, every inch of the wall, and I would just wake up and look at all of my dreams. And so I thought, this is how we need to remember Jason. We have to remember him with his fans. And so we put the call out, and so we got, within 10 minutes, we probably had over 300 pictures like sent in from all of you. Everyone had taken a picture with Jason at some point. And obviously we had some really funny memories, and it just reminded me of like all these shows. Like I don't know how I can recognize a Comic-Con by its curtains, but somehow I can. And I just like all these memories came flooding back, but that's what I wanted for you guys to have. I wanted you to walk in, and even if it wasn't a picture of you, you could remember your moment that you met him. One of the funny moments that's pictured down here is me and Jason were kind of dancing at the, but we were at a wedding. This beautiful couple right here, Jessica and Matt, they let us be at Dragon Con, their maid of honor and their best man at their wedding. I can't tell you how special that was, guys, because me and Jason were like, we saw each other before the wedding, and I was like, oh God, is this really happening? Someone having a serious, beautiful moment in their life, allowing us to be their best man and maid of honor. And I wanted Matt to talk because I know him and Jason. I mean, obviously they were close. If Jason was his best man at his wedding, I was like, you got to say a few words. I think the fans would really love that. So Matt, if you could come up.
So yeah, it was 10 years ago this year, August 30th, 2013, right down the street at Dragon Con. We got married. Karen was my wife's maid of honor. Jason was my best man. And the way that came about is I'm a martial arts instructor. And I trained with Jason. I flew out 5 or 6 times to Houston, Texas. And I trained with him at Rising Sun Karate. And guys, let me tell you, Jason could hit you so damn hard. He punched me so hard one time. Sparks didn't fly out of my chest, but blood went flying out of my nose. Eli, I think, was there for that. But we would spar and grapple, and it was so amazing that just a couple of short months later, after rearranging my face, Jason is standing right next to me on the biggest, most important day of my life as my best man. If you had told me when I was 10 or 11 years old that the Green Ranger would kick my ass and then just a few short months later would be my best man, I never would have believed it. Absolutely. I started doing martial arts because of Jason. I would watch him kicking Putty Patroller butt, and I would tell my mom and dad, I want to be just like that guy. So they signed me up for karate lessons, and 3 decades later, here I am, an instructor, and I can't imagine my life without being a martial artist, and it's because of the direct influence of Jason David Frank. My biological brother died when I was very, very young, so I grew up without a big brother. Jason became like a big brother, and I will forever love and appreciate him for every positive impact that he had on my life. And I can't even put into words. I wouldn't have even have met my wife. I met my wife, Jessica, in 2010 at Power Morphicon. And the only reason I went to Power Morphicon was to meet Jason David Frank. So if I hadn't gone to meet Jason, I wouldn't have met my wife. So it's all of these direct and indirect ways over the years that Jason impacted and influenced me. So I just want to say that I love him, I miss him, and I will forever thank him for all the impact on my life.
So this video, again, is from Jenna and Tammy. They weren't able to make it, so they wanted to make a video for you guys. Can we get the lights? There we go. Thank you, sweetie.
today would be our last, that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. I'm praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love is on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah, hallelujah.
Hey, beautiful people, I just wanted to send my gratitude and respect for all of you guys that came tonight to show up. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I love you guys so much. Legend of the White Dragon, coming to theater September 4th on my dad's birthday. I love you guys so much, and my dad loves each and every one of you guys. You can do anything you put your mind to. Let's celebrate his life and just make his legacy live on. It lives on through each and every one of you guys. I love you. You know what time it is? It's morphin' time.
Hi guys at Rangerstop, this is Tammy Frank. I just want to say thank you for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Me and Jen just want to give you something special since we could not be there this weekend. And Karen and Nakia, thank you for having this tribute for Jason. It's just so sweet and thoughtful. I just love that. But anyway, I personally want to say thank you to his fans. You guys are amazing. You love him, respected him. And you guys have gave us a lot of support this past year. You know, it's been very hard and difficult for you guys too. So I personally want to say thank you. But you know what? Have some fun. Meet our Rangers, my Ranger family. They're awesome. I love them so much. Have some fun. Just enjoy yourself, okay? You deserve it.
I just wanted to share a memory. I met Jason, obviously, the first time on set, And I remember stepping into a command center. It was before it was literally, if you stepped into the command center, it was like rickety. You know, it looks great on camera, but it shook a lot. And I remember him, you know, just trying to see what I was made out of. And he challenged me on something, and I kind of stood up to him, and he was like, who is this? But a funny memory, a lot of you guys say that one of your favorite episodes is Another Song and Dance. And Jason did not want to sing. He said, I can't sing. I don't want to sing. And I was like, it doesn't matter what it sounds like. It's supposed to be fun. Just however it comes out. And so when he started singing, he wouldn't stop, even when the cameras were off. We'd be by the food table, and he'd be like, Nikita, would you like this carrot? And I'd be like, yes! Damn it, shut up. So we had so many great memories. I'll share this last one because it really meant a lot to me. My boyfriend and I at the time had just broken up, and we were doing, what was that episode, The Mystery?
Mystery
Yeah, that one. And I was really sad, and I couldn't quite get it together. And Jason saw that I sat and actually stopped production just to make sure that I was okay. And he had the power to do that. And I remember they were like, okay, yeah, come on, let's go. He was like, no, wait! Nikita, are you okay? And then I told him, yes, I was. And he was like, okay, let's go. But it really stood out to me because he cared that much. And that's how he cared about his fans as well. When he came to our con last year, and as Karen said, he was here our very, very first year. Didn't ask for a guarantee, said he would be here until the very last man stood, and he did. Flew himself out the first year. Last year, he must have signed for 8 hours straight. Didn't eat, food was brought to him because he was just that devout. And then had another signing after that in downstairs, private signing. So he loved you guys so much, and you guys meant so much to him. And thank you for coming to celebrate his life. His final video that we made as a tribute.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, be who you want to be. Follow your dreams, not other people's dreams. The most important thing is that you have to remember you're only worth as much as you say you're worth. Tell yourself, I am the best. Tell yourself, I can. And never use these words, I can't. Because if you use the words, I can't, you will never succeed. People have the wrong impression about success. Success is not measured on the amount of money you have. Success is not measured on how much money you have in their pocket. Success is measured on, are you happy in life? Are you happy at your job? Are you happy in your relationship? Are you happy with who you are? Because if you're not, you need to change it. No one else. Remember, the words you speak control your thoughts. Your thoughts control your body controls your actions, and your actions become your characteristics. It's very important to believe in who you are and follow your dreams. Who cares what anyone else says? Everyone says, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be a ranger. I couldn't film a movie. I couldn't succeed. I was voted #1 in high school to fail. And guess what? I didn't listen to those people. And you shouldn't either. Right now, it's so important during this period of your life to reach and grab that opportunity. You got to remember, opportunities don't come to you. You have to get the opportunity. The opportunity is there. You just have to reach and grab it. And it's so important to follow these rules if you want to become anything you want to become. #1, we all have a purpose in life. We all have a purpose in life. What is your purpose? Do you really know what your purpose is? #2, you got to have passion. Have passion for what you want to become. Become passionate. I'm so passionate on what I want to do. I'm so passionate for the fans. I'm so passionate in my life. I'm so passionate about karate. I'm so passionate about making movies. You have to have passion. #3, patience. You got to have the patience. It's not going to happen overnight. You've got to have the patience. And number 4 is profit. But who cares about profit if you don't have the ladder to succeed? The ladder to succeed is you have to have a purpose. You have to have passion. You have to have patience, and next will come profit. Everybody wants to be big, rich, and famous, but you can't buy happiness with money. You have to deposit in people's emotional bank account. People have to deposit in your emotional bank account, because if they're not, then they're not your friend. And you don't need those people. You need to surround yourself with people that are going to build you up. Don't put yourself in a bucket full of crabs, because what happens in a bucket full of crabs is when you reach the top, another crab reaches you and pulls you back down. So no one's getting to the top because the crabs are pulling you back down. Are your friends pulling you down? Are other people pulling you down? Well, you need to stop, because it is up to you, my friend. You control it. This is the rudder in the engine of the boat and the airplane. What you speak is what you get. If you say, I can't never do this, I can never follow my dreams, look, they're not going to be easy. People want the shortcut in life, but you have to do the work. So if you're sitting there right now and you're thinking, you know what? I never reached my goal. I never succeeded, not on money, but I never succeeded on what I want to become. Get off your butt and do something today. Look in the mirror and tell yourself this: I can. I will. That's the most important thing to succeed. Success is not all about money. Success is about happiness.